Welcome to Heartspeak Podcast. Revelations, justice and transformation for all. Well, hello there, wherever you are in the world. It's good to be back with you. And I couldn't let these next few days and weeks go by without communicating with you about what's going on in the skies astrologically. We have an annular solar eclipse happening in Libra on the 2nd of October, as well as Pluto taking its last turn direct on the 10th of October in Capricorn. Let's just start with the first one. We have Libra, the new moon is there. And what is Libra? Libra wants justice, it wants fairness, it wants harmony, especially in relationships. And because Mercury, the communicator, is there, conjunct the new moon, you may find that you are communicating and revealing where you don't feel that there's harmony in your life or where you need more fairness, maybe in your own personal relationships. But we're also going to see this happening across the world, in our own countries, our own cultures. Revelations of injustice coming to the surface, revelations of disharmony, or where we are not seeking peace, where we are talking about it, but not actually seeking it. And with Lilith, my favorite Lilith, sitting also conjunct this new moon, Lilith, who is the goddess, dark goddess, who demands respect, especially for the feminine, we may also see revelations about where women are not being treated fairly, where women are being trafficked, where women are being treated in ways that are not on an equal level to men. This will be good because Lilith does not give up. She is determined when she decides she wants something to change. And so we will see not just talk about this subject, but action, because that is what she demands. If you don't know, Lilith was the first wife of Adam before Eve, and she is said to have been a ET goddess, priestess, who gave her womb for the birth of humanity. But when she'd given this, the story goes that Adam said, well, very good now stop being a goddess and just lie underneath me. And she said, no way am I going to do that. So she disappeared into the desert, the story says, and she took with her that power of creation, which is the serpent, and the wisdom of creation, which is the owl. And she took them off with her and say, when you are ready, you may claim these again. And so Lilith is calling on us all today to reclaim our power of creation and our wisdom of creation, the very reason that we're on this planet. Because this is the true meaning of being human. You may say, well, no, it's about being compassionate and caring, but actually, trees are pretty compassionate towards each other. Animals are very caring. One thing that we have, which is unique, is our ability to create in the image of God. And when we bring that power of creation together with the intention of creation, there is no stopping us. But first, we have to invite Lilith back into our hearts. First, we have to accept our place in the world. First, we have to be accountable for our creations. And we have to acknowledge that what we create, what we do in the world, has to benefit not only ourselves as individuals, but ourselves as divine and collective beings in collaboration with the greater good. This, to me, is what the meaning of this solar eclipse is about. And being so close to this movement of Pluto in Capricorn, it's asking us all to step up in our responsibility towards what we chose to bring into this world at this time. Because as Pluto is changing or moving in Capricorn, we're seeing old institutions fall away. or we're seeing the need to focus our attention on an authority figure, a leader, dying away. There is no longer a particular leader. There is no longer one particular authority over us. We are that authority. It is time to be that sovereign queen or king. It is time to own our own divine self, to reconnect to that creative serpent and that wise owl. And so what we're going to see in this very intense time is small groups who are trying to be that authority, or to take that authority, or to take control. And I would just say, step back, don't give them that energy, because those old times are finished. Those old times where other people could dictate what we were meant to do. Our old beliefs could dictate of what we were meant to do. Our old ancestral beliefs were dictating what we should do. That's all complete. That's finished. Now we need to dictate. We need to listen within, listen to our hearts, and act in accordance to what is not only good for us, but good for the whole. So as we move through these intense times, you will feel the chaos, the disruption, things falling away, and maybe you're going to panic, but just stay rooted in your own truth. Stay rooted in your heart. Listen to the birds, listen to nature. No one needs to be authority over another. All work in harmony. And remember that as we see that beautiful butterfly emerge from the cocoon, this only occurs when the caterpillar is willing to let go of its old identities and dissolve and liquefy into that cocoon, so the true beautiful self can emerge. Thank you, my friends, for being out there. Thank you for doing your part in this amazing transformation of evolution that is taking place for humanity and for the planet at this time. Many blessings. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the HeartSpeak podcast with Dr. Christine Page. Please check out all HeartSpeak episodes in the podcast archive section on www.christinepage.com. HeartSpeak is also available on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Tumblr, and now playing on Amazon Music and iHeartRadio. You can also watch the archive podcast on Christine's channel, on YouTube, and now on Rumble. Connect with Christine on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook group, The Great Mother Calling. Do share with family, friends, colleagues. Join us next time for another edition of HeartSpeak.